for South Sudan as a country, we are among the first that is currently producing crude. So far, our country is producing around 170,000 barrels per day, and this shows there's a lot of investment opportunities when it comes to oil and gas sector. So that is the strength we have as a country. The second one is that when we look at the East African countries, specifically, they are very strong when it comes to downstream because they import much of their refined product from the outside countries, which is, I think, mostly from the UAE. And at the moment, South Sudan is planning to put up a refinery, which is likely to support and ensure that the region get the cheapest refined products from South Sudan. So that is how South Sudan is likely to play a very important role. Okay, from the relationship view, for all these years we have a good working relationship with Uganda because as a bank first we have a presence in Uganda, we also have a presence in Kenya. So as a country, well, Uganda, they're in the process of putting up to ensure they produce crude, but South Sudan has already started the process. So we believe Uganda will benefit from the upstream, from the technical know-how, because South Sudan has the engineers who have been working in the field, and they have learned over years. So that's what I believe Uganda as a country can benefit. Well, you see, for the last 5 years we've been participating in this conference because it goes with our commitment to this country because South Sudan is our home and we drive our growth. When we look at this conference, it allows South Sudan to showcase what they are good at and also to attract investors to come and see by themselves what is really happening, okay? Because sometimes the perception itself could be different from what you see at the ground. So this conference is very good because you have heard, and all of us we have heard from the respective presenters, showing what they are capable of doing. And this shows this element of technical know-how. People knows what they're doing. And what they want is just for us to come in, expose them, so that they get all the necessary support. So I think this is what this conference will have our people to be seen abroad. It depends solely on the policymakers, but our role is to keep engaging the country because, you know, when you go to the greener energy, which is more sustainable, and, you know, all of us, we know that any time crude is likely to finish from the reserve, it will be used. But when you transition to greener energy, like the solar, like the thermal, generating power activities, and maybe in agriculture. So it will help our country diversify and also to avoid over-dependence on the crude production and the proceeds of crude. So we need to engage our government to understand that, well, as a bank, we have all the connection. We have been working in Nigeria. We have a branch in Nigeria. We also have in South Africa, and mostly in Sub-Saharan Africa. Stanbic Bank is there, and we have been helping countries to transition from over-dependent on the crude to green and safest energy. So what we would do is just to continue engaging the state to ensure that there is this future outside oil and gas.